Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. My name is Jason. We're here in our average backyard in Southwest Ohio, right? So we do all of our growing, all of our food growing in this backyard. Chickens over here, food growing over behind me and over here in the ground. So we have to do a lot of space-saving ways. And the best space-saving way to grow food in your backyard is this right here. Okay, these green stalks, they're absolutely amazing. And I want to show you this one right here. This one we planted in a couple months ago, maybe at most, with some lettuce, cabbage, lettuce, some pak choi, and here at the bottom some spinach, and we covered it with their cover, the insulator. It's a frost protector, so it keeps it warmer inside. It kind of gives it a greenhouse effect, and these things have done amazing. The goal here was to grow like as much of our greens, like a lot of greens, a lot of hopefully some small loose heads of lettuce. That's what these are starting to form right here. This is little Jim butterhead, and some romaine right here, some heads of romaine and heads of Chinese cabbage. This is what this is. Okay, the goal was to grow full heads of those, just see if we could, because I was kind of curious about how feasible it is to grow a dollar amount of food. Okay, because what I was looking at was like a head of organic lettuce in the store is $3 to $5. You know, so $3 to $5, we'll go on the low end. Let's just say low end $3 for a head of organic lettuce from the store, which is honestly mediocre at best. Okay, it's mediocre tasting at best, and it's uneventful for me. So the goal here was to grow, see how much dollar amounts of food I can grow in that green stalk, because you gotta think there's 6 planting spots on each layer, so there's 30 planting spots there. So like, if you grew 30 heads of lettuce, we'll say, which there's not all lettuce there, obviously. So that'd be $90 in one green stalk, just in early season. And you can plant that thing again with something else and get more. And you also had that thing for longer in time, and so you get more for your investment. So the idea there was investment-wise, financially-wise, because a lot of people, like myself included, part of the deal with growing your own food is I want to grow it all and be financially efficient at the same time. Can I grow food cheaper than I can buy food? The answer is yes, you can, if you do it appropriately. And so with this green stalk, obviously it's doing well. It's not ready yet, okay? But you got your lettuce, you got Chinese cabbage. This is a Merlot Chinese cabbage. This is a speckled romaine lettuce right here. It's a purple pak choi right here. It'd just be kind of fun for us to grow in a way. Something we've never grown, which we want to have a little fun with it. And some spinach down here at the bottom. And some of the spinach has taken a little hit, maybe from a chicken. Maybe a chicken got a hold of that one. Some of the plant spots didn't come up. Obviously we had some hard rain while this was uncovered, and so it may wash the seeds down a little bit. It's on a spinner as well. By the way, the spinners are awesome. Helps you rotate to the sun if you need to. It helps you rotate it around to get to what you're looking for without having to walk around it looking. So it's doing really well, actually. And this one right here that we planted, I planted it with all kale and Swiss chard and some more kale. It got washed out by some heavy rain. But what didn't get washed out, it's growing really well. This is Ragged Jack kale, my favorite kale. If there's a such thing for people as having a favorite kale. These are plant supports. You need those for the covers if you're going to have the covers or grow things out. But it's growing really well as well. I need to replant it. And here we have broccoli we just planted in this. It's taken its time. It's obviously, you can see it had a little, this shows it had some transplant shock, but it is growing because there's fresh growth. And it might have had some chicken damage as well here. So chickens may have got a hold of that a little bit. But we planted, that's a 3-tier, so we planted 18 broccoli plants in that. Again, the idea is to grow as much food as we can in a small space. So yes, we love greenstalk. We believe in greenstalk. That's why we promote them, only because we use them. They're an American-based company. Everything's made in America. Family-owned company in Tennessee. Wonderful. The product is so easy that even my nearly 83-year-old mother-in-law, okay, grows in a green stalk. She grew beautiful cucumbers in them last year. We'll show a picture here possibly, and they're amazing. They're easy for her to grow in, space saving way for us to plant in them. They're awesome. And so yes, they're having a major sale right now. It's Mother's Day sale, the best price you're going to find on them. Use our link and our code in the description, get $10 off your order. They're amazing. And to show you how easy they are to plant, we're going to do it right now. Now they always suggest to use Happy Frog potting soil, right? Okay, now, it's hard to find happy frog in our area. We did happen to find some, but if you cannot find happy frog potting soil in your area, use a really good, I suggest organic potting soil, potting mix, okay? But it needs to be potting mix or potting soil, a really light mix, because container gardening, your soil will compact if it's like a topsoil or even a garden soil or even raised bed mix. Many times that will compact in the heat, and that's gonna restrict your plant's growth, and you won't get your maximum production. So use a good potting mix. Another good one is like Sun Grow does black gold. Miracle Grow Performance Organics is a really good one as well. But there's good potting mixes that you can find, so make sure you use a good light potting mix. Each layer of the original 5-tier takes about 1 cubic foot, so typically 1 bag. This is a 2 cubic foot, so it's going to take half of this. Now we're going to plant beans and cucumbers in this one, okay? Top 2 layers are going to be cucumbers, and the bottom 3 are going to be beans. I'm going to put, these are Landreth stringless beans, okay? They're really good, bush bean. I'm going to push it a little bit with this one. I'm going to put 3 seeds in each pocket. There's 6 pockets to a layer, so I'm going to plant 3 seeds in 18 pockets, okay? You put this disc on there. Now they are self-watering, but I do suggest when you plant the seeds direct that you water each layer down as you go without using the self-watering system. That way you can make sure that the seeds get plenty of water. I've done this both ways, but it's really easier if you actually go ahead and plant them one at a time, water it down, and then take your empty vessel and your empty tier and just put it back down, because it fits right in there. And it's much easier to deal with it if it's empty rather than full of dirt or soil for some of y'all who are really picky about that thing. Now, if you're replanting a green stalk that you've already had dirt in, that you've already used for a season or two, whatever, if you're reusing the dirt, make sure that you refertilize that dirt. This is fresh dirt, or soil. Sorry, this is fresh soil, so we don't have to worry about refertilizing it. But also, these discs, if you're reusing that green stalk, make sure that those little holes are clear and free of debris, because those are imperative to that self-watering system. And if you're still watching, say hello to Sanam. She's beautiful. She's gonna be nice and blue. Or also maybe Fruity Judy. This is Judy. She's a little crazy, so we call her Fruity Judy. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah. So congratulations for sticking around this far in the video. And also, this is Biscuit, right? It's her first time outside. Isn't that right, Biscuit? Yeah, you're smiling. Are you smiling? You normally got grumpy chicken look. Are you smiling? Yeah. Last tier. You really do want to avoid getting dirt down in this hole. It's gonna happen, but like, try to avoid it, because that dirt's just gonna go straight down into the disc below it, where your self-watering goes. So it might help clog up the holes if you do that. So just try to avoid it, but it's somewhat inevitable. All right, now we've got the cucumbers planted. We actually put 3 seeds per hole, only because these are older seeds, and if they don't germinate as well, maybe then we got more in there. But we're going to thin those to 1 seed per 1 plant per pocket. Okay. After you get those covered up, watered, put your top on. Top goes on just like this. All right, because that's where you put your water in for the self-watering system. But it's that simple, and you can grow a tower of plants right there. That's actually just using about 2 square foot of floor space, ground space. It's an amazing job. It does an amazing job growing plants on your patio, on your deck, anywhere in your yard, it's okay. They're awesome. Again, link and code in the description. It's got a great sale going on right now. If you want one, now's the time to get one, and it's the best way to plant in a small space. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. My name is Jason. This is our Recreational Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.